Welcome, everyone. We've got lots of fans going on. So we'll turn some
We're
of them
live?
off. We're live. It's 6 o'clock.
Oh.
Get ready, everyone. So while those guys run around and get the last minute additions, I'm going to share my lovely flowers and open up the chat. What is it called again? Restream. No, the chat is called chat. Hello. Okay, sorry. Guess what we did? I'm going to go get the plaque later in the show. We want a world record. And actually, when I say we, I say that with like encompassing all of you because really, it was all of us. Go
Just
for it,
making sure
Jake.
you guys started the show with the appropriate equipment. Here it is.
Do it up.
The Gathering Point, Director's Batch. Uncle Dennis is going to be on the camera tonight, folks. It is the 2nd of August. I got a blister on my thumb, and this is show number 174.
Take.
Wait,
is that your Breath of Michigan shirt?
No, I never even got one. Never got a shirt, you guys.
You better go get a shirt, because tonight they are going to be going out the door.
Okay.
So, we have some bubbles for you guys now that the official count has happened. Let's talk about where the bubbles are going. Voila! See that beautiful thing? The wood part of Michigan, I don't want the sun in it. This is wood. Bubbles are going to go in a cage over here. And so all these bubbles are going to stack in a wire cage. They're going to hang in the studio. The sun goes down in the west. Our west window will have these bubbles in front of it. It will look stunning. The only thing is, the 1,000 bubbles was not enough. So we're going to keep the Breath of Michigan going as an ongoing sculpture. And meanwhile, tonight, on the Gathering Point page, if you buy a bubble, we give you this little stand that has a GA in it. You can set that on top. They all have a tiny little hole that you could pop a flower in it. Shoop. So, if you are interested in getting your own bubble for the Breath of Michigan, those will be live tonight on the Gathering Point show. And in addition to that, we will give you, I help break a Guinness World Record because everyone who gets one of these bubbles has participated. Okay, I'll give you another hint. For those of you who are on our mailing list, they're still getting the action together. They're not ready. There were only 32 people to win the $25 gift card on Sunday's e-news. Like, come on. That's a free $25 from the Glass Academy. It's a super easy way to win. So open up your e-news on Sunday morning, scroll, read the information, scroll to the bottom, enter the contest, and you might win $25. Can't go wrong. Okay, so now they have given me the cue. They are ready. So camera change, action.
Are we on our Will It Burn camera?
That's right.
Will
And
It
Burn
is back.
These bubbles we got on the table here, folks, are the bubbles that were on the giant cake. They're actually food-grade bubbles that you could eat, and I'm not going to take a bite of one right now. They don't taste good, but check it out. We're going to see if they burn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got some sizzling going on.
Oh, Joey's going to torch it up real good.
Thanks for the bubbles, Sydney.
Those bubbles will burn, folks.
That smells really good.
They're actually made from gelatin, everybody, and they're looking pretty darn cool. I think we need more glass on them, Jake.
More glass?
More fire.
I'm coming.
It doesn't smell bad. It smells like burning Jell-O, just like when you've thrown your Jell-O food in the bonfire.
Burning Jell-O.
Yeah.
When was the last time everybody tossed some gelatin into the bonfire?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Good hot coating. Look at this.
It's kind of like roasting a salmon. I bet if we did this, it would have some beautiful grill marks right on it.
I think for probably about how many shows do you think, you guys, that we did Will It Burn? Maybe like 40 or 50 shows?
Something like that.
We would start the show every week with Will It Burn, and we would burn something with the glass.
We would say it like that every time.
Yeah, Will It Burn?
I want to scoop this guy. Come here, little fella.
Oh, he's trying to gather up some Jell-O. Not happening here, folks.
Not today. That's crazy.
So the most important thing to remember, folks, is don't try this at home. But it is sizzling and it is nasty looking, but it doesn't smell too bad.
It's a nice air freshener. It really gets us in the glass-blowing creative mood.
All right, guys. Well, we are here tonight, show 174.
Man, it's creeping up. I heard someone on the Glass Academy Addicts talking about show 200 and what's going to go down for that.
We got to think of something like we got to be on some type of like barge going down the middle of the Detroit River for show
It's not
200.
like we just won the world record or anything. Like,
Wow,
know,
we're
we're
always doing crazy
We're trying
stuff.
to top it every time. But we did just break and win the world record, folks. It was an amazing event on Sunday. We had a
Incredible
blast.
feat. Incredible.
Yeah, it was great. Now we're on to show 174.
Yeah.
And
Well, I think we said we're going to do a bubble theme, and we got something really exciting. Now that we got Joey back in the house here, we're going to be really passing the pipe around, and I think tonight we're going to have something really exciting, something different, something really fast-paced that we're going to do. But we're also going to have the bubble theme to everything we do. This is the closure of our world record bubble event where we actually broke the record. We had about 1,053 or so, and we did stream it as it was happening, but it was a pretty big deal, and we got a lot of recognition for that, and we want to do one final swoop of it and give a beautiful 2022 world record bubble-themed live piece situation that we're all going to participate in.
yeah, and while we're doing this, oh, here it is, folks. I don't know. I'm surprised this thing isn't like already in some type of security cabinet.
Yeah.
There could be other glass shops out there sending spies and villains to come get this.
And villains.
Yeah, this amazing award, because it only comes from the official Guinness World Record,
It is officially amazing.
and it's certified that we did it and nobody else did, and that's what it's all about. Is that we're a special place, folks, and I know you guys know that. So, but keep in mind that all these pieces we're doing tonight, we're kind of thinking about prototyping pieces while we're doing this that are going to be the bubble line, and it's going to be pretty sweet. So we're going to be doing probably a goblet. We're going to be doing, for sure, we're going to be doing a mug with a bubble handle and some other things, because our lives, our brains are full of bubbles.
That's the truth.
Yeah. There goes that.
Sure, so why don't we start it up?
We could start up the warmer-up, or I could do the handle. We could just put it in there, and then
We'll do our
then
special
let that sit there,
situation.
and then we could do the other thing.
All right, that's cool.
So you and Joey could probably bring me some
Multiple
little
bubbles, back to back to back.
and we're gonna be doing them just like a little blown stem. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
just neck it down, and I'll cut them off as we go.
Okay. So the plan is I'll let him get started and I'll let Joey bring the first
I'll start
one.
with
But
the
the
little
plan
one.
for today is, like I said, it's going to be the bubble theme. Chris is prepping up a piece for this mug that we're going to make later on in the show. But I think we're going to do a 2-minute pass the pipe challenge where we're going to be all three of us.
we
the glass
are. And Sam's got the bell.
And Sam's got the bell, and we're going to be every 2 minutes, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at in the process, when you hear the bell or whatever it is, say it's been 2 minutes, the timer's been set, you have to pass it to the next person. You could be putting a foot on it, you could be blowing into the pipe, you could be doing anything, but you got to stop what you're doing, pass it along, or you've got to dunk.
Is it a bell or a horn? Horn? Nice.
Horn, siren, buzzer.
Can we talk about the question? The e-news.
Yep.
And you know what? Here's the camera. I am not going to say this out loud because the amount of spam we get when we say it out loud. Mail your answers there. The question tonight is, what do you want to see on upcoming shows? Anything you want.
I'm ready
if
for you
it's
to start
within our
bringing it to me.
realm, Send your
Bubble time.
answer right there. Not saying it out loud. You guys can type it in the chat.
You know the worst thing I completely hate about Spam is that it pretty much like shoots all kinds of like fat out of the pan all over your stove when you're cooking it. It's nasty. So if you are a spammer and you like making Spam Sammies, more power to you, but I don't like Spam sandwiches.
I don't even know what to do or how to work with Spam. When I see Spam in a can, I don't even know what it means.
I want to go to Hawaii because I hear they do it all kinds of different ways in Hawaii.
What'd you say?
In Hawaii, they eat Spam a lot.
Hawaiians
you
are
mix
Spam
Spam
lovers?
with pineapple, it's got to be good.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Sam says you slice it up and fry it.
He's going for double bubble trouble here.
Like
Hey man, it's nice. How about having a third assistant now? All three
Good.
of us working together. We're getting things done around here.
Puff. Good.
Just in
All
time.
right, Jake, pick that up and drop it for me. I cut that one in half because there was a little piece of
Oh, a little
stone
rock.
in it, and I don't want to put it inside the handle if we're going to take all the time to do this. So, Joe, you can probably start up another one if you want. Smaller than that, about this size.
Here we go.
Yep. I'm going to drop it over here, Jake. Recycle, all recycle.
Thank
You don't
you,
want to bring
everyone.
these too hot either. We want to keep the integrity of the bubble. What's that?
I see the congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for congratulating us.
Yeah.
It was not only us, it was our awesome staff. We had many Glass Academy addicts step in and go above and beyond helping us get ready for the show.
The support of our volunteers was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the staff, and having Joey
here.
back, and many of you guys know I had COVID the week leading up to the event, and everyone pulled it together, and everyone handled things around here. It was a really beautiful thing to witness from afar.
And I'm ready to have a week off now, too. All
Where's
right,
everybody
6
watching from today? What kind of viewership do we got going on? YouTube, Facebook?
After this bubble, Uncle Dennis, will you swing around and show the table for a minute?
So I'm making a handle, guys.
Yep, and he's going to come back in just a bubble or
Oh,
two.
no problem, no problem. We got it. We're building it.
Yeah, we have a couple mystery items. That's why you see the bag on there. There's price points. We've got some fun gifts. And then number 1 is the bubble with the patty like we talked about. Number 2 is a pen, a Glass Academy pin, and a free Breath of Michigan shirt. Sizes are listed on the page.
I love a little mystery action, and there's some really nice, never seen before
We have
pieces
limited amounts of those. We want to make
on
sure.
our live feed. So a couple of those mugs are completely fresh and brand new.
I'm talking about the table.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
talking about.
t-shirts are limited to what sizes we have left. Once the volunteers and staff got their sizes, we had a few left over, so they're listed on there.
We got Uncle Dennis on the camera, folks. He's tearing it up over there with that thing floating around like a crazy lost in space Martian, hovering around.
We got Gaia in the house. We got Pat. Batch is recovering. She's doing all right. Pammy, what's happening? Carol's in the house. Marilyn from Florida. Donald's up in here. There's Sharon. Sharon was a huge part of volunteering, being a part of the team.
I think you saw Carrie on there too.
Carrie's on there for sure. Just a huge shout out to all the volunteers. It's so incredible that we got such a fan base and such a support of the arts community around here, that people are coming in here to just help the event be made and having everything happen. It warms the heart. When we were talking about it up on stage, Michelle was getting teary-eyed. I was getting a little teary-eyed.
I wasn't.
There's a lot of goodness going on. We got a couple people hollering at Uncle Dennis saying what's happening. Gotta love Uncle Dennis and Super Sam, the tie-dye techie. Oh my God. Tammy, that's awesome. One more?
Oh, probably like 2 more maybe.
All right.
Got to get a little curve on this thing.
All right. All right.
Kind of reminds me of the Michelin Man a little bit.
Yeah, right?
Might be kind of cool to make a little Michelin person sometime out of bubbles.
We gotta make the big tire on
Right.
94.
All right, Batch went into hiding. That is a question. Batch went into hiding this weekend. There were way too many people here, way too much commotion. She's hanging.
Much commotion.
We're gonna get her groomed because she's got a couple dreadlocks on the back of her legs. She's not been able to clean up. So she's gonna be going to the groomer soon.
This thing's gonna sit in your hand so nice, all your fingers in between each bubble.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be cozy.
I think it's Gaia said, "Welcome back, Joey. You're back where you belong."
Yeah.
Woo! That's pretty funny.
Good to be back.
Another thing I'll say is we had a lot of our regulars, we had a lot of our fans, super fans, and the funny thing is I recognized your names. After you left, I saw your names on our sales, but when you're here, I don't know what you look like, which is really kind of interesting. Some of you have mentioned who you were. I know some people got some specials off the table and then posted them, and I was like, that's who you are. Because when
Yeah.
you're here, you don't have name tags. You guys know who we are, but we don't always see you. So definitely keep posting your pictures of what you got this weekend, and then I'll put a name with a face.
Sounds like customer appreciation went really nice. We had a lot of good deals, a lot of good specials, a lot of good unique product out here. And I think that's reflected in the product table here tonight. We got some sweet one-of-a-kinder pieces. I don't think any of these have hit the table before. And then you got the 3 mystery bags. It's looking quite caterpillarish.
The cool thing about this is that I left the top so we could put a bubble thumb pin on.
Yeah. I like it. It looks like the garage has already been turned on, so we're hoping that's rated about 1,000 degrees when we put this in there for making the rest of the piece beforehand.
What are we gonna stick this bubble handle on?
When or where?
The trick to
Bubblicious
this,
mode.
you guys, the way I'm
Yeah,
thinking about it is I want to
precisely.
make sure that I leave these bubbles looking as natural as possible. I'm talking like really bubbly and glassy and watery and just juicy so that when you look at this thing, you just want to fill it up.
You just want to fill it up.
Yeah, look at that thing. That is a bubble handle right there, folks. Probably just like the world record we broke. The only beer mug bubble handle ever created.
I say we could just look at that a little bit more and just enjoy the bubbleiciousness of it.
If it's going to wave at you like this.
Whoa.
It's like those antennas from Bugs Life.
And a bubble handle. We're not gonna go lay around in the garage for a little while.
It's kind of bringing me back to when we had our monster show. And I made that super sweet monster.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fun one.
That was a good time.
Is that Batch running around over there getting crazy?
I did hear some jangling.
I heard her bell.
Yeah, you guys should see her. She's dreaded up. She's got the dreads going. She's all dirty and getting all crazy. And but
The Rastafari stage of life.
totally Rastafarian right now.
All right. Well, that thing's a wrap.
Nice job.
Very nice.
Wait, so you do a double.
All right.
That, I don't know, something could happen crazy when we do that. We should make a wish or something.
I wish for this piece to turn out amazing. Let's do it.
All right, so,
So we're gonna start the 2-minute timer situation, or is this how does it work?
and do we have any idea what we're doing?
No. Nope.
All right, well, I know what I want to do.
You can do whatever you want to do, but I think we're all doing what we're doing with our 2 minutes, and it's going to happen how it's going to happen.
All right, sounds good. And it can metamorphosize, but I guess we have to just start it, and I have to tell you what I think, and then
Well,
we
no,
go from there.
You've already told us just plenty with that whole piece you already invited into the piece.
Well, it's all about bubbles, so that's all I know.
All
But
right.
maybe can I say anything?
Probably not.
What do you think, Joey?
Let's just let it be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Well, if it's so obvious when I get done doing my 2 minutes,
Okay,
But
while
what
you
if I-
guys are debating.
Perfect. I'll start it up.
because if I'm saying each time each person gets it back, what if they start taking it back in their direction?
You can do whatever you want, but you can't break something off of the piece. You just can't remove somebody's work.
All right, no problem then. I got a great idea to start. So on the count of 10,
Sam's doing the time.
Sam's going to start the timer. But
I think this
Start.
is kind of
It's
angled.
already
to the
started.
left.
no, it hasn't.
Yes, it has. It's already started. That bell, just like the Food
I'm
Network
starting
shows.
it. I'm starting it. And
You
if
guys
tech-
gotta
if
get
You're
tech
it.
already
support-
losing plenty of your time.
If tech support knows how to angle the camera so it sits horizontally
Yeah,
straight,
the camera's crooked,
it's
Dennis.
not straight. So I'm down to about a minute, I guess.
Once you gather is when it starts.
All right, here goes the 2 minutes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Sam had started the 2 minutes. I just want to let everyone know we sit down and eat before the show so we can go over everything. But this is kind of how men operate. Like when you
What?
see them on the side of the road in construction sites and they're all just hanging together, they're going over the plan. Now, women who work
Hey
plan this
now.
stuff out.
Hey now.
It's all good. That's why men and women exist.
So I'm starting up the body of this mug right now. Those guys are talking up some kind of chatter. Chris is trying to put his idea in Joey's brain, I'm sure of it. Yeah, but I'm saying you're trying to like coerce Joey into being onto your team with this idea or something?
I don't coerce anybody.
No, no.
Oh, wait a second. Did I hear that right?
There's a bubble, folks. It's gonna be a bubble-licious body. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. I haven't blown glass in like a week. What'd you say?
All
Huh?
right, Joey, we got to do rock, scissors, paper to see who's going next.
I'll take a bench blow while you guys are doing all that.
Is that it? 3 or 2? All right, we'll do it again then in a
Come on,
minute.
it's teamwork together, not conspiracying against.
All right. How about some super light inflation? That's good.
Oh, you guys making it miserable, man.
Hello?
Oh boy.
Give it to me. Stop.
We're watching Ghostbusters right now.
One more time.
Got to
We'll
get
go
some more
1,
size in
2,
it, folks.
3,
It's looking
8.
good. Needs more juice, more action, more size. They're tying over here. Chris got him. Chris got him. Let's get a little height on it.
2 minutes is a long time.
Little inflation. Oh, I gotta stop. Stop.
Nope.
Stop.
Yep.
Someone.
All right, Joey, bring me a gather of recycle glass.
Uh-oh.
Thumb size.
That was a pretty good handoff, I gotta say. And Chris really loves it when the bench rocks while he's going back and forth. It really helps the
I really love it when the bench
integrity
is
of
in
the
perfect
piece.
shape.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
great.
We're gonna make this really fragile, everybody.
Uh-oh, here comes something. Whoa.
Another one.
Wow. Wow, folks, wow. It's probably about 6, so it's coming up on 6:30. Nice, 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 nice. See what he did there, guys? That was a hot gather, and he blew and capped it so that the original bubble that I had made blew out into that new hot glass he put on there. So it's kind of like, it's almost like a bubble. Whoa. What I was saying is you guys are going to see the product table again, but these mugs are tight. Number 10 is a beautiful blue. You'll see pictures on the website at 6:30 when it goes live. Number 9 is all bar color. It's a beautiful mug. And then
For the Jolly Green Giant.
a couple sweet pumpkins too. And number 6 is delicious.
So I hate to say this, and I feel really bad, but Carrie has been locked out of Facebook. She's in jail for 29 days.
Oh my God, no way. Oh,
Yeah,
she got
cannot
locked in?
post. She posted one thing and then it said you're locked for 29 days. I think she thought it was for 48 hours or something, and then all she said was, I can't even say it because I'll get blocked. But she said something that was misinterpreted by the bots.
It was about
and they shut
baseball.
her down.
You know what they say about social media, folks. Whoa.
You know what? She can go to YouTube though.
Look at this. Look at this, folks. Would you look at this?
What'd
She
you
can
do to her, Joey?
Chris just put the third bubble on there, and he went to blow it out, and he blew it out too much, and it completely blew out the side. And then the bell rang, and he handed it off to Joey.
But I think there's a lot of ideas for that, Joey.
Joey's got a hole in the side of his mug, and he's thinking, folks.
It's a mug.
Or whatever.
It could be anything.
It can be anything. So we've got an actual hole in the side of the piece. No, actually, it looks like it sealed itself right up.
Look at the tender lips, folks, just puffing.
Wow.
He saved it.
That is looking super Martian.
I think Joey just went to Wonderland.
This is looking
Call upon
fresh.
what you will.
Oh, yeah.
How about
Yes. Yes.
Whoa.
how about a foot?
All right.
A recycled foot.
Can do.
How many toes are going to be on this foot?
13.
That's abnormal.
Make it a good set. And pop around the bottom.
I'll give you a big boy. Mic check.
Joey is on.
Can everybody
yes,
hear me?
for any of you who get blocked on Facebook,
taking
you
a
know
flash? You
YouTube
want
has
it
got
now?
your back.
Yeah, I'll flash it.
What's in the garage?
The bubble handle for the,
Is it hot
the
enough?
mug. Oh, yeah.
All right.
One juicy recycle foot coming into town.
At some point, we could unite in an idea of what we're making.
Yeah, we could.
You guys know it's way
an
more fun if
interesting
it's improv. That's like at improv they
It's
don't get
still
together.
improv when you keep adding onto it, but you want to make sure we're not jumping between a goblet,
Why?
a battle axe, and
Up.
oh, there you go, get in there quick.
No, you can. That's the half the
One
fun.
paddle, please.
Just one? I'll get two for you.
Sam, look what you created. I don't
One'll
know.
do.
Whose
Squish
idea was
like never
this?
before.
It was not mine either. All right, 2 minutes. The website will be live. Everything is good on our end. Hello, Peanuts, Diana, Tammy, Donna. You guys were awesome, Donna
Can
and
dig it.
Diana, helping this weekend.
Yep. All right. Perfect.
Jody
He's
also
bringing you
got
something. We'll
We'll
restricted.
take like a ball like that big.
All right.
Carrie is back. I love that. She's on YouTube.
I don't know if you guys heard what Chris just said.
You didn't. My mic's
So
off.
if you didn't, it's good.
They don't know. They're going to have to guess.
One of the suggestions we got in the e-news that I really liked was to do some of the blown away challenges. Like show number 4, we're going to do this. And kind of pre-plan that a little.
Or maybe we make our own challenges up.
People like to see what we would, if we were on the show, what we'd come up with. I'm telling you what the people wanted.
Janine?
Probably, I don't know. I got to look at it first.
Bubble blast off?
Yes.
Yes, yes indeed.
Yes.
Like this. See, I told you it was a spaceship. Going
The
hunting for
robot
aliens.
from Lost
I
in
think,
Space.
Son of a
Hey!
gun.
think it's my turn?
I was gonna do something cool to it too.
What you need,
I'll
Chris?
take a bit.
How big?
This one's gonna be a wrap up on by the moil, but on the glass itself.
I hate to say it, but I think we've created a monster. This could be a fun thing once a month.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, there goes my action. No biggie. Shouts out Peanut. Shouts out Tanya.
Yep.
Diana left us
And you can heat the
sunglass
rest up and bring
souvenir.
it to me after that if you like.
Okay.
I'm just joking, Diana. It was super nice to meet the twins again in person. Those guys were amazing help.
Yes.
Big old juicy. It's very similar to what I was gonna do. Good evening, Carolyn.
Thing's hot.
No.
I do believe the website is live. Jump on it, get your bubbles. You can be part of Breath of Michigan. Isn't that cool? You can be part of Breath of Michigan even if you're not from Michigan.
Really?
I can't tell you, we've had hundreds of people. We had the 10 organizations come through. It was phenomenal how many people were involved with this. Really thrilled. Great organizations. They were all here during the World Record event talking about what they do and how they can partner. And like I've said before, maybe we're not a
Nice.
huge business and we can't donate millions to the cause, but what we can do is get them exposure. And that's what we
All
did.
right. Joey.
Switcher upper. Joey's taking over. So folks, if you just notice there, everything's been symmetrical up until this point.
Some kind.
Now we've got one long stand, one long piece. The final thing Chris did is kind of like it could be classified as something
An antenna.
protruding from the side of the piece, and there's nothing symmetrical about it. And there he is, he's touching it right now. Very nice, Joey.
Oh, yes.
That piece is sweet though, Chris, right there, that star-looking piece.
Crazy.
So here is Joey again. He's spending his precious time thinking.
Trying to jump in. How about 2 more bits, like this dongle thing here?
Do we have any guesses as to what this recycle world record bubble piece is all about? I saw someone say it was a snorkel.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this one down to the beach later. We'll be
Joe
doing
can
some
breathe with that.
swimming.
Big time.
Marianne was
Need a couple
right
more holes in it.
on it. Jake, your crocodile mug has
I will
gone out the
most
window.
Marianne got the crocodile special. What a gorgeous mug. We have it at 6:30. She hit it right on the nose, folks. We're not going to get to the table anytime soon here because we're in the middle of a crazy piece. So I would say if you're interested in something special, we got some great pieces. Check it out on the website. We got nice pictures of it all.
Oh, we're losing our other
So
tail
we're doing
here.
the classic
Yeah,
smear
look at the
technique.
motion
Yeah.
going on here.
Burr.
Purr, indeed.
Remember, folks, this is also, I mean, there's a lot going on, and when you're passing
Mwah.
the piece from person to person, you don't know the feeling. You don't have the feeling of the true core heat. You know, when you're a lot of times that's all subconscious in your piece. You know the time you need to get to the hole and give it heat. When you're handing it off, you don't know how long it's been out. We were watching it, but we don't have that feeling right now of your piece being made. So Joey's just working his way doing, and there's the bell, and I got it. I should have been thinking about what I'm doing next.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is taking a flash on it. Bell has rung. All right.
Does that mean I gotta dunk my head?
You need a bit?
Yes. Oh, look at that, folks. El Dunkar. Joey the Texan. He was 4 seconds over his
It's hot.
time, so he did dunk his head because of that.
You need glass?
I'm gonna need some glass, yep. Gonna need a bubble.
A hollow
what?
bubble?
I need a bubble.
You want a hollow bubble or a solid bubble?
A hollow bubble. It's gonna be on the bottom here on that extra lengthy protruding piece. Yep, it's coming together, folks. It might look like that. We'll do a bubble and then it'll be a real skinny, thin bit.
Okay.
I think I got a pretty good heat on here on the body of it right now. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. All right then. There you go. Look at that handoff. Man, it feels good when everyone's just killing it.
Killing it.
And here we go.
Are we gonna put our bubble handle on this thing?
Maybe. Little puffer. Blow, blow. Good.
Getting big.
Looking interesting.
Getting big in diameter.
Oh boy. Kind of looks like a tank. Good up, Chris.
That's all I got to do, folks. There's the bell. Here you go, Chris. Good luck with that. Good luck with it. That's all I could say. He's doing it. And that's actually a witch's ball. That
I'll
one
take a
is. Okay. Well, how big?
Thumb size.
I
Coming
wish you
right
all
up.
could be here because the smell is rather ridiculous. It's a strange smell in the glass shop. It's a strange day. This is the 2-minute piece that went on and on and on and on. Oh, you can mess with each other, bringing a bit, taking too long to bring a bit.
You could. But we want success. That's what we want, folks. Sometimes you literally just have to throw glass onto the piece and hope for the best. That's what we just saw there, folks. I smell a 2-minute chime coming up here. Joey's gonna be
you're
taking
gonna
over.
get really good at knowing 2 minutes too.
Yeah, we've been pretty good about it.
I'll take a bit whenever I get it, Jake.
Okay.
Yep, and I'll take a bit.
Right, meow.
Right, meow. I hear the bell coming right now. 30 seconds? Okay, I'm wrong. Just getting excited.
Oh boy.
Yeah. There's a feeling in blowing glass when you think you know what you're doing and then the bit gets there and it's hot and it's ready to go and all of a sudden you're like, I changed my mind and the bit's dripping and it's falling right onto the piece and you don't know what to do and you just got to do something. That could have just happened, I don't know.
That's the stand. If it's like landing gear of some kind.
Hoppa.
What, how big, Joey?
Golf ball.
Golf ball coming up. This is truly the glass blower's dance right now. Oh, he's finessing it over there.
And
Vanessa Hutchins.
Vanessa. This is gonna be a tricky one.
How do you want it? Uh-oh, I'm smelling a scope. Scope smeller. Oh? Oh! Uh-oh, she's
hot.
dripping. That is hot.
Working at the dance.
Yeah, baby. Oh my God. She just got real delicate, baby. Look at that. Wow.
What are you boys gonna do now?
Anybody?
What's the plan now?
Anybody know what's going on yet? I haven't had a chance to look at the comments. Oh, baby. Whoever breaks the piece, if it does get broken, most certainly is dunking.
Yeah. Give me another bubble. Put some bubbles on the bubble.
Little
Arm.
same size?
Yeah. Well, I want it to be hollow, but yeah, pretty small bubble.
You want more than one? Should I get one too?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Oh. Just
Or who's that? You, Jake?
That's you. Oh no, it's me. There's a bubble for you.
switcheroo.
Jeez, she's getting heavy all of a sudden.
It's been heavy. Nice.
What is going on around here?
Little pair of pants.
Whoa, she's getting tall. I just take a little pinky-sized bit. Solid.
You don't want a bubble?
You already got a bubble?
I got a bubble.
All right, I'll take a bubble.
Just don't go wide or go on the sides.
Yep. Low. Light. Good. Light puff. Good.
You said after Jake is me, right?
Yeah.
You know, there can be an end limit to this piece.
Yeah, I was just thinking, it's like we could go forever.
I know, we
If
might
someone
want to
doesn't tell us
like
to
cap
stop.
it.
So how about that little pinky bit?
You got a little more than a pinky
That
bit.
nice little
Nope,
pinky
this
size
one's
bit.
something else. Go ahead and bring him one. That's
Sorry.
it. You can hang on to that, Jake, while I'm working on this part of the piece.
I'm not dunking because of you. I
What
guess
you
I
said?
am now.
I'm just working on the piece, but it's an add-on part.
Okay, Jake.
Don't be shaking your head. You have nothing yet. In another
This
20
is not,
years.
I didn't choose to do this, folks. I didn't ask for this. Hold her steady now.
All right. Up.
Up.
Joe, will you give me a bench blow?
Yeah.
1 second.
Uh-oh.
Blow. Good.
This one's gonna make it in the box. That's all I can tell you guys. We're finishing this thing. It's gonna be incredible.
Are we gonna try to open it, or?
I don't have the answer to that.
So I'm gonna just heat this up, and then maybe by the time, or Jake, you can bring that over, and we'll stick this on the end and knock it off, and then it'll be who's next, Joey? Maybe Joey should bring that over.
Yeah,
Joey,
Joey.
you flash that and bring it over to me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will say they probably want to do another one. So what would we be time limit?
Yeah.
Because when it goes too long, it gets a little too crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'll dunk. It's fine.
Come on straight on from the outside, Joey. There you go.
I will say that the shot is hot not
spin.
super hot. Just kind
Ah,
of
the
refreshing.
rifle! Woo. It instantly turned into a rifle.
It's dope.
Microphone, can you hear me?
You dumped the microphone?
Yeah, can you hear me? Whew. Is it like gurgle, gurgle, gurgle?
I think I want to dunk.
It's turning into a massive ray gun, folks.
I realized halfway in that I dunked the mic. Holy moly! Oh my god.
I think we should find a way to mount it so we can put it away. Someone want to grab a patty, and we'll knock
That's
it off.
you, Chris.
We're gonna put it on a patty?
You better take
Now,
that
what do
right
you
now,
wanna-
Dunk Master.
What should we do with it?
I think it's gonna sit this
The
way.
pipe's yours.
Who, mine?
Yeah.
I just gave it up. It's yours.
Pipe's mine.
Oh boy.
I got no glasses and my mic's all messed up and the little mouse just rolled under your cheeks, Joey.
Aha.
Nice.
Need some assistance with this?
I don't. It's too wet. I think maybe leave it off. I don't know.
We can mount it on a wall thing. It can just lay in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just finishing touches are all we're thinking about. I think it's evolved into some crazy intergalactic ray gun. And now all we need to do is put a few little details on it, you know? Or not, it could be done.
I think it looks pretty good, honestly. We got
Yeah,
a lot
me
of
too.
detail. Let's just make sure there's no sharp edges anywhere and give it one more good flash,
Make
maybe.
sure that ends straight.
Yeah, it's still looking a little hot.
That's pretty fun when we're doing stuff like this, guys, when we're just making stuff up.
I never blow glass without my glasses on, so my eyes just feel like they just burned.
I definitely could make a nice wooden wall-mounted plaque to mount this thing onto so it could go down in everlasting Guinness bubble history. Jake's smoothing out any sharp edges from the shears on there.
We want
It's
to put a
looking good.
stamp on it, call it good?
We need a GA stamp, that's right.
So let's do it.
On one side or the other, you know, so that you see it when it's mounted.
For sure. Ah, my eyeballs.
Sweat?
Oh, the heat of the hole without having my glasses on.
Oh.
What side's looking nicer? The other side.
So it went in deep into the,
The crevice.
yeah, the galactic amplifier area.
I think this is right side up.
So I'm thinking what? Just the jacks on the neck and just put it in the annealer and knock it off gently?
Oh, I think we should torch it.
You want to lay it on the thing? We'll glove it away?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a little water on it right now. Let's do it.
I don't think you need water. Just neck it with the jacks. Right on
There's
that
a lot
neck.
of delicate action. I'll just put a little water on it.
All right, but it's a thin body.
Here we go now.
So one of the things we had at the customer appreciation sale was experimental pieces
Joe, you
from the
got the torch?
show. This feels like one of them. Craziness.
Hold on. I'm gonna take another flash.
Now the real trick is, can they get it off the blowpipe? Ladies and gentlemen, can it be done? Back for a final flash. Stabilize the temperature. Can they do it?
All right.
We'll go on the top right at number 1.
Top right, number 1.
Yep.
Go with the flat of that. Yep.
It's like finishing off a fish lip.
Beautiful.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
And away it goes.
Nice.
That's serious.
That was interesting.
That was interesting. That was cool.
2 minute scramble assembly.
2 minute scramble special collaboration world record son of a gun.
That was pretty crazy. How many times do we each do it? Like 5, 4,
Probably.
maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Put that in the chat if you think you know how many times each one of us worked on it. That's kind of a cool thing.
Super cool.
But that
Why
turned
not?
out great. So now we just got to do some kind of a cool wooden, crazy, intergalactic, gnarly, burned up plaque so it looks like it came from outer space and mount it right on it.
3 weeks from now.
I'll make
Right,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, like tomorrow.
You're making it. We'll see.
Okay, let's go to Command Central and give you guys a minute to regroup.
Sounds
Command
perfect.
Central.
Command Central, here we are. Lovely, lovely. Some of you are buying t-shirts. Some of you are buying bubbles. Want to remind you the contest. What would you like to see in the future? That was pretty cool right now, but send your answers to this. I can't even tell you like the weirdness of emails that come when I say this out loud. Maybe the bots read too, but as of right now, I don't know. All right, the winner of this week's piece, isn't that a beauty? In fact, let me come closer. Lovely pumpkin. You could put like a electric or a battery operated tea light in there. It'd be stunning. Sam, are you in a place you could do Wheel of Names? Let's do Wheel of Names. We'll do the gift. Okay, I told you on Sunday it was only 32 people. So out of 32 people, and you can win a $25 gift card, you have a 1 in a 32 chance to win. This week's lucky winner is Carolyn Arnold. She is the recipient of a $25 gift card. Congratulations, Carolyn. Love that. You will be getting an e-news or an email with a gift card in it. You can shop online. You can use it for product or for classes, whatever you prefer. And so I kind of wasn't watching the chat. Tell us where you're from. I see Missouri here. Yes, Joey will get in the rotation of the cup, the giant trophy cup.
We're gonna start having some new crazy competitions, guys, in the GA Cup.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, tell us where you're from. I see a lot of our regulars on there. If you're new to the show, this is The Gathering Point. You can find us on Facebook or YouTube, 6 o'clock on Tuesday nights. We have lots of fun, as you can see. Nothing is too planned, but we have some things planned.
Just outside of
And-
Detroit.
Yes, the other thing I have to say is nothing.
Nothing.
I've got nothing else here. We'll do the other winner
Well, then I get to talk for a little
later. Okay, go for it.
When
That's
did you
the-
make this? Was
that's
that
the
last week's
giveaway.
show? Oh my
Yeah.
God,
bit.
what a
This
sweetie.
was the pumpkin spice liqueur giveaway.
Oh.
Someone's winning this sweet 3-leafed emerald green pumpkin action treat.
Oh my God.
I'm not exactly sure what type of liqueur you could drink out of this that's pumpkin flavored. If
I
anyone
just
knows
said they
a
could put a
pumpkin,
candle in it. I think a candle would be
a
pretty.
candle,
Look, the battery operated
you might burn your
one.
lip.
That would be cool.
The battery operated. All
You
right.
could burn your lip.
We got
Can't
North
dig it.
North Carolina, California, Canada, Maine, North Carolina, Australia, and Pennsylvania. Thank you for sharing that. It's really nice to know where everyone's coming from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we take it to the product table and let me show off a couple of incredible
Yes,
pieces that we
please.
got going on?
To the product table.
Let's do it. Hope you all heard that amazing train come by. The first one, which I didn't even notice was over here, folks, is this piece right here. This one has history to it, you guys. This one, if you look on the bottom, let's see if we can get it all zoomed in right on that. That says JN 2016. See if we get the light right there. Yeah, you can see it. This was one of the first pieces I ever took home from the Ren Fair that I was actually proud of. That wasn't just a paperweight or some kind of other globule piece. And this was in my house for about 4 years, the whole time I was in Pittsburgh. And I've just, you got to rotate it up in my house. You know, I was just talking with a friend of mine that I've never, and I'm probably jinxing myself now, never broken a piece of my glass in my own house.
Excuse me.
And so they sit around for a long time. There goes that pumpkin, and I enjoy them and I use them. And this one actually was just a special piece on the wall. I never actually used it, but I rotated it out, and here it is. It landed in the gallery, and then it got chosen for tonight's mystery sweet selection. So that's a gorgeous piece with some history. The other two things, obviously you got your mystery pieces. We got a bubble and a Breath of Michigan shirt situation, but you got an amazing horn down here with a watery handle. Super cool, unique action, and totally iridescent. It's almost like a mirror with white dots. This thing is super tight. Look at the sun hitting it. I mean, that is just a serious piece. That's number 12 on the bottom, but these two mugs are almost identical sizes, and the colors are insane. Look at the pineapple mold. This is one of our brightest blues that we've started using now. Look at the way the light's coming off of it. This is a ridiculous mug. Super symmetrical. The handle size is perfectly proportionate. And then you got the water droplet that you can see the whole world upside down in. Super cool. That's number 10. And then number 12, the tankard shape of this one is perfect. Super slim liner, super tight, clean foot on it. Look at how slim that is, and the angles of it are super slick. And then you got the swirls of that gold brown, we call it, iridescent. Actually, that's copper ruby. That's a deep red spots on top of a brilliant bright orange. Look at the spirals down on the inside of that. That's a super nice one, number 8 too. And yep, it's looking pretty good out here, folks, and we're really enjoying it. And we got some beautiful pieces, and we're not using color like this tonight. We're using this recycled. I'd say that recycled bubble is pretty darn similar to the type blue that we have right now in the tank, based on the level that we're at and the color of the glass that we're recycling. So I think we're just going to get back to it and make another piece and see what happens. Everybody cooled off over here?
Did you show them the barbarian horn?
I showed them the horn, and they loved it.
I just... horn, man. Those things are great. You even got leather straps for a few more bucks that you can put on your belt and carry on your belt.
Yeah.
What do you want to make, Jake?
I don't know. What are we making? I'll start it up right now.
Am I making my bubble mug yet or no?
You guys, we have like a week to think about this.
I know what I'm making.
Well, you go ahead then.
Bubblicious.
Bubblicious. All right, so he's making a bubble mug.
What I'd like to do is I'm going to blow out a shape, and I'm going to have you guys bring me several small bubbles, just like the ones we did the handle, that are going to go around the bottom of it as a foot. So it sits on bubbles, and then we'll
Cool.
put the bubble handle on, okay?
Cool.
So I'll stick a bunch of those little pipes up.
It was really fun watching that episode with on Blown Away of the drinkware special, because we've got such a fantastic style. We love drinkware around here, so to kind of compare ourselves and see what other people are doing and all the different styles. It's like when you say drinkware, so many people could just be like, oh, you know, it's going to be a mug or it's going to be whatever. But everyone had their own style, and everyone interpreted this functional piece so differently. It was super cool.
When I was watching it, it was like I was watching a hockey game, you guys. I was sitting on the couch, and every couple minutes I'd jump up and get all excited because I was thinking about the drinkware that I could be making and making them all exactly the same size, and I was just jumping around, getting crazy.
That would be a blast. It'd
Yeah,
be so
big
fun.
time.
Just get up there and get crazy. I mean, we're already doing it. That's all we do us around here is just get up there and get crazy. But with 10 other people in a sweet fancy shop, it'd be pretty darn cool. Our shop is getting sweeter every day, folks. If you're new to the show, this is the Gathering Point. We're a local business here in Dearborn, family run. You got Michelle, Chris, and myself with the family. The secondary family and these amazing other people around here are Joey Walker, the Texan. We got Sam, the tie-dye specialist over here. That's tech support. And then you actually got more family. Uncle Dennis is on the camera. So we're out here killing it. We're just making glass, you know. We've got amazing fans, amazing patrons of the art that support what we're doing. We got Addicts, Glass Academy Addicts that watch the show every single week. And we love the opportunity to stream across the world. People in England, people in New Hampshire, people over in
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick. All over the place, folks.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Chris is putting an air bubble into it. He really showed that one off to the camera. I don't know if you guys saw that one or not. But that's a bubble right there. It's literally 2,000 degree glass. It's recycled glass. It's a beautiful light blue, and it's got air in it right now. He's using gravity to let it hang down. He doesn't want to put tool marks on it. It's twice as long as it was just a second ago because it's still so hot and it's moving, it's molten. But the thinner it gets and the longer he is out of the heat, it's stiffening up right now. So he's shaping it into place. As he's getting to that place, it's stiffening up, but it's moving less. And now he's got, I mean, already
Bubbles.
a beautiful,
Wait a
pretty
sec.
symmetrical
I'm gonna do the bubbles
body of a mug.
We're gonna blow a few out of the body first, like we did on the ray gun.
Okay.
And then we'll add those runs around the bottom. I'm gonna puff this out one more time.
And so that's the extent of the heat he has to work with. It cooled off, it's solidified, he's back in the hole. It's about 2,500 degrees in there. And he's going to be getting it back up to a molten temperature. He might swing it when he comes out, use a little more gravity. This is the swinging motion right here.
I'm thinking about how big that handle was to make sure I have enough height in this to put the handle on, so I'm
The
making
handle
sure.
wasn't small, yeah.
It was a little pretty decent in height, so we got to get this thing a little taller, a little narrower, because these bubbles that we're going to put on now are going to give it more volume, and it's going to give it just overall more volume, Blow. Outside diameter and interior diameter.
Volume, folks. That's length times width times girth
Good.
equals volume. A lot of you folks that came and did the world record class and
So
participated
those
in
are
our
going to be, I'm going to
Guinness
flatten the
World
bottom
Record
first.
Okay.
that we just broke this last Sunday. A lot of you guys got to sit in our iconic kindergarten special miniature chair. And that was a pretty special treat.
All right, go for it.
Because that chair is
Kind of
pretty
cool.
comfortable.
Like I didn't realize it was such a big big thing. But now being able to say, "Oh yeah, our studio broke a world record."
Yeah.
Like who else can say that?
Not
I
many other
mean-
glass shops and not many other regular shops in general. It's true.
I
We
know.
totally just did that. So a little more bubble action here. This is a really cool move that we haven't really shown much on the show. Super organic. He's using the heat of the new glass he added to let everything else be completely stiff. It won't move. The rest of the body of the glass isn't going to move. And when he's got that one concentrated spot of extra heat, he'll blow into it, and it's going to push out the beautiful bubble and totally make it a really symmetrical, gorgeous thing. It's puffing out right now. It looks just really amazing. Super cool look. That's a beautiful shape of the glass, too. I love them tall and thin like that.
Such a beautiful thing.
It's just a beautiful thing. That's all it is.
Joey, it's so nice having you back.
It's
Sure
nice to
is.
be back.
Sure is.
Okay.
This
I'm
is
getting a
bubble
little
number
bit big,
dos.
Joey.
Okay.
You could have shaved that for me if you want. Well, you know what? Cut it off and go ahead and give me a freshie.
Okay.
Anything really thrilling happen to anyone this week? We got a lot of customers we know pretty well, pretty personally at this point. If there's anything going on amazing that someone needs a big shout out in their life, put it in the chat. Any birthdays coming up this month? I saw Dawn posted the Glass Academy Addicts page. She said, huge happy birthday. Heads up to everyone with an August birthday. They got about 525
Yep.
members in the fan-run Glass Academy Addicts Facebook page, and it's pretty tough to call out everyone on their individual birthday. So they've started doing monthly birthday shout-outs, and you get a ton of comments in those, and that's another big shout-out from us to all the Augustians out there.
How do you get on the Glass Academy Addicts page?
That's a pretty good question. I think you just go to Facebook and you join. You ask to join the Glass Academy Addicts page, and there's, I think, 3 or 4 prompts that are given. One of them has to do with, and if you're new to the show, we're not working with colors today, so you may have never heard us say the word perp.
Oh yeah,
But,
we haven't said that in a while. Maybe that stopped people from signing up.
Joining, who knows? But you got to answer these questions, folks. How do you pronounce the word purple? You've heard it here. We got another Texan in the house, Annette. Where?
Yep.
Joey's no longer a Texan, though, even though he has a Texas license plate still.
You know, I never got a Texas driver's license while I was down there.
Really?
Yeah.
That takes time.
Yeah.
We got Tony over here asking where can we find the prices for things. All these pieces that are made on the show, we usually put live on the website. That one we're going to have to put, that ray gun collaboration piece, we're going to put on a piece of wood. So we're going to wait until that's completed to give you a price for that one. That's a pretty memorable Guinness World Record collaboration piece between the glass blowers here. But this piece may become for sale if it comes off smooth. And all the stuff on our featured product table is on the website, glassacademy.com. That's where we sell a lot of our work. We ship a lot of glass around the world, especially since the pandemic and starting with these international glass blowing educational shows. And so I highly suggest taking a look at our website and just pondering all the amazing wares. I'm trying to get caught up in the comments to where someone wanted a shout out. Charlotte celebrated her 20th birthday. Just got done with the county fair. Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Give it a quick beat. Heat that up for 1 second, Joey.
Power of the perp.
That's how I call my cat.
Yep.
Get over here. He's really loading it up, folks. This is called working the tool. When Chris does this, if he did another 10 of these mugs in a row, he would have the glassblower's callus really red and working, which is this callus right here. When you're working the tool like this, I didn't mean to give you all the middle finger there, but it happened,
going on the other
sorry
side.
about that.
Yeah.
But when you're going like this, look at what's
What are you
pushing
trying to do for
out
the
on
flute?
the tool.
Just a clear
Right
patty.
there, boom. And that callus, when you start
Look at
making
this
the same piece
clear
over
bits
and over and
instead of
over,
bubbles on
you
the
can
whole thing,
literally
right?
see if
Okay.
a glass blower is a seasoned production glass blower by the fact that they have a callus. If they're maybe they make 1 or 2, 3 amazing pieces a year, but once you get the callus, it's part of your hand, and you know if it's an old Italian style glass blower, they've gone through the ringer, they have that callus.
We're going real.
Chris is rocking the
let
cradle.
That cool down a little bit because I'll be able to. I'll take a bunch of them, maybe get all of them off of that, Joey.
Yeah, so I was thinking.
Just let it cool off a little bit.
Well, just a ton of love and support going out to Amy, who's been a huge supporter of us for a long time. It sounds like Amy lost her job maybe this past week or within the last couple weeks, Amy.
Amy's got an opportunity for a new beginning.
You got an opportunity for something amazing to happen for sure.
Sounds good to me.
Moving on to new things in life and wishing you all the best, Amy.
Wendy's
Everything's gonna
asking
turn
if
out
the
good.
carafe and shot glasses got done. During customer appreciation, a customer did come in, buy the carafe, and ordered 6 more glasses. So yes, it did get sold, did not get on the website due to the chaos of the world record. We were waiting on that. The purple carafe from last week.
Hello, everybody.
They're concentrating. This looks like bubble mania.
It is getting pretty darn bubblicious around here. Do you want me to run some too?
He's got only a few more, but would you move the handle over to the other side and kind
Yeah.
of prop it like the way it is so that it doesn't slump?
How about show?
See how it's touching the ground?
That thing's sweet looking.
Give me 1 second, Joseph.
Am I in trouble?
You said move it over to the other side of the garage. You got 2 doors on the garage back there. The right side is the furthest away from the flame that's heating the inside of the garage. So you'd say it's probably maybe 900 degrees over there. Just enough that the glass isn't going to crack. When you move it over to the left side, it's probably 1200 degrees. So it's starting to heat it up. Glass starts to move right at about 1350. And so if we really left it over there, I think it probably would get that hot, and you definitely have had pieces slump in the box before. Or if you go to make goblets and you make all the tops of the goblets and you line them up in there, and then you're going to make the bottoms, and you take lunch in between, you come back and the very tops of those lips have a little bit of texture on them because they got just hot enough that they started to melt into the base of that fire brick. It's a lot of different information, folks. As always, if you guys have questions, please don't be bashful about it. That's why we do these feeds. We want it to be educational. We want people to learn about the craft. Tracy's got a 50th birthday coming up. Big shout out. We got Jennifer in the house, big Joey Walker supporter. Lots of cool things happening around these parts. Gorgeous day today in Michigan. We're in the Little D, about 15 minutes outside of Detroit, which is an amazing city coming up, and just super exciting what's going on around there. So this is the Bubblicious base they're putting on here right now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna get a 7th in there, an odd number of.
You know what I wonder if we should do is like name the shows like Tiny Bubbles. Like we pull from a hat and everyone does a piece that's like about tiny bubbles, or.
That sounds like the experimental show.
I know, kind of, but Bubblicious, you know. Throw
Make something
words
One more,
Bubblicious.
2 more.
in there that.
Uh-oh, and that's been
Plenty if you
following
want.
for at least 3 years. Has made a few purchases now. Annette, welcome to the club.
Oh, I think did he just win something the other day?
Annette, I do have to say, is of the feminine gender. But someone did win something earlier.
No. I meant last week.
Right. Everybody knows how to enter the giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway piece tonight, as we do every night. It's 174 shows and 174 giveaways we've done now. You guys can enter by sending an email to answer the question of the week. We'll go over that again in a little bit. We want you guys to be engaged and follow along with the show and listen for that key question of the show.
We're gonna pop in a visual that Sam's got.
A visual is going to be popped in.
Yes. Joyce was asking what we did with the bubbles. They are on display in the gallery for the next week, so everyone can see what 1,000 bubbles look like. After that, they're going to go in a sculpture. It's called The Breath of Michigan. It's a 12-foot by 8-foot sculpture that's going to hang in the gallery in our new event space. And those 1,000 bubbles, once we laid them all out on the table, are not many at all. So we're going to keep that Breath of Michigan class rolling 2 times a month. If you're in town, come check it out. You too can blow a bubble that will get in the giant sculpture.
I want to give a big shout out to 2 different Mary Anns that purchased product here tonight. Both of them got some really incredible pieces off the product table. There's still my 2 favorite pieces still on the product table, and you can check those out at glassacademy.com on the live feed page. But Mary Ann, both the Mary Anns, spelled differently, got some incredible pieces tonight. Here's a transfer. Joey just brought over a beautiful punny. He's connected to the bottom. Chris has got his piece back, and it's been flipped, so we can open up the other side now. There was a question I just saw here a second ago that was, do we ever sell our Ren Fair product?
All the time in the gallery, we have a whole display.
We in the past 174 show, we've had all Ren Fair nights, remember?
Yeah, we could
We
have a
used to
Ren
have a
Fair night
feature
when
table.
it starts. It's not started
And
yet.
actually, when we did that, guys, we all wore our Ren Fair outfits.
We did have one of those crazy days.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Huzzah, huzzah.
Wendy got her shot glasses. How many other people got shot glasses? I watched that show from home last week, and I think we sold out of all of them, and people were pretty jacked up about the shot glasses. I didn't know, it was more than about liquor. It's more than about shots. I know, Michelle, I think the giveaway question was about what you can do with a shot glass, and that's just a product we haven't really featured on the show too much, but it was super popular.
Here.
And
read-
here's, oh, look at
Read
this.
some of the answers. Because
Here's
they had
a
some good
beautiful
ones.
list of, what did we have, like probably 120 or something, the average? Or
Yeah, that one was like 130 something.
130 entries into the giveaway, so that's for the shot glass pumpkin special that we're going to give away tonight. But what the question was, what are some other uses for a shot glass? This was the first one I looked at, and this one says, I use mine for flowers Riker picked for me, mostly dandelions. Folks, if you guys know who Riker is, he pretty much is the mascot of the Glass Academy. He's a Glass Academy addict. He's a young glass addict and just loves the glass, loves our show. And he's a super cool kid. And we saw him on the Customer Appreciation on the record, Bubble Record Day this past Sunday. So that's super cool that I saw that. But we got whiskey chasers, juicer water, small flower vase, water glass to rinse paintbrushes. Another one for dandelions from their children. Oh yeah, individual flowers, a crystal sphere holder. Measuring cup for morning coffee, that's pretty cool. I always just wing it and pour it out the bag, and I always put too much in there. I know I'm wasting coffee and having it way denser than I need, but hey. Here's a nice one, says just booze with a smiley face.
Let me jump in. Jody, my sister lives in Canada, and she has things shipped to her U.S. friends. If we have it in stock, you usually get it within a week. So if your Canadian friends do want something, it's definitely worth shipping it to your house to see if we can make it happen.
That's good. So when you bring this to me, you're going to be bringing it the opposite way, Joey, because that's going to be at the top. So I'll heat these guys up real good.
So we're just gonna kind of watch this go down. I'm here for extra support if need be, but these guys are gonna do a pretty
extra support.
A pretty nice
I
move
can
here.
do it for you.
You got a lot of bubble action going on
and then
here.
I'll trade, and then you do it, and I'll do this again.
Chris is preheating, extra heating the two spots of contact that are gonna go on the glass. If you don't have those hot, they're not gonna fuse together. It's not gonna be a strong connection. You're gonna risk it breaking. But you also can get it too hot. If Joey just starts daydreaming and spends another 30 seconds in here, look at him. Oh my God, it's happening.
Okay, you can just stand here and turn this, Joey, because it's still pretty hot.
If Joey got that too hot and it was flopping all over the place, you'd totally lose the integrity of that bubblicious handle. That's not what we want. Chris is just really working it with the torch.
Go ahead and flash that, Joey. That's good.
All right, this could
and
be
you're
the
gonna
one.
go in and flash this, and then bring it back, and we're gonna stick it.
So just keep your fingers crossed,
You're
folks.
coming this way. We're gonna stick it down in there.
This is the moment of truth. Uncle Dennis senses the energy. He's sliding over. Chris lets it fall one way, flips
Flip.
it. Joey's bringing it. Look at this. Boom. Smack. Oh my.
Yep.
Look at this. Yeah, baby. Oh my God. That is bubblicious, big time. How about
Isn't that
round
a
of thumbs?
flavor of bubble gum?
Oh my God.
Or a brand? Does that brand still exist?
The thumb bit.
Or it looks like
Yeah.
a scuba diving, like under the ocean, the bubbles
It's gonna
going
have
up.
to be a bubble, Joey. So we'll do the same deal with that.
Okay.
I would call this piece super aquatic. The Bubblicious Aquatic Special, folks. This piece is for sure going to be for sale.
It might be able to be solid, Joey. I think solid will be fine.
All right. Well, I got a blow tube, so
That's beautiful.
whichever one will work.
That's just looking gorgeous. Here comes some soup from Joey. He's just gathered up some soup on the end of the pipe. You see the way it falls off the pipe. Got to bring it juicy. That's the job of the assistant in that moment. He did that. Chris is going to round it right out. You always get a little cut mark. When you think about cutting glass, you're actually squeezing it down so thin with two metal blades that you're just breaking it at a really tiny scale. So you're always going to get a sharp edge when you cut the glass.
Stamp
So that's why he torched it real good, and then he gave it the side saddle squish, folks. He used the handle of that tool as if it were a thumb. And this is the perfect piece if you got a mug like this to get your hand on the inside and lay one finger on top in that saddle.
Yep, dude, I love that handle.
That thing is so cool. Looks like we got a stamp coming in hot here, folks. After this piece, we're going to give it a price. Michelle will take her time. There's no rush at all, so don't rush, Michelle, whatever you do. But we're going to slowly get this up on the website, and we'll let you know as soon as it's available on the Gathering Point page. And first click, first serve, folks. First person to go for it will have it. So one-of-a-kind piece from the show. It'll be signed show number 174. And we're probably, for all these pieces, we're going to sign them with some sort of Guinness World Record recipient, Glass Academy 2022 special action. Look at that.
Is that the right height, Dennis?
Yeah. Give them a round of thumbs, folks. Gorgeous piece by these guys. I got to sit and take the breather on this one. Jody, here's what I got to say about the mystery bags. You are getting a discount on these. These are not second quality product. These are products. These are actually, the only hint I guess I could give you is the design for, there's a couple of different products in there. Came from Michelle. It's a Michelle design product, and they are super cool. Super cool. You're getting a little discount by purchasing the mystery piece, but we promise you, we're just trying to keep things exciting and switch it up and have a little fun with it. We lowered the price point for you, so you don't have to be too jittery about it.
Got a torch, Jake?
Yes. Came off perfect. Beautiful punny. Chris is torching it away. Joey's got the claw. That claw needs to be rewrapped. That thing is savage. All right.
It's heavy. Honk it.
Yeah, it sits
Big
beautiful.
honking mug.
What a piece. That's super cool.
That turned out sweet, you guys. Plus a little sweat. That was my warmer-upper. But I loved it. It was great. Someone's going to get a sweet piece. It's awesome. And we got plenty of time to do more goodies. So, what are you thinking, Jake?
I'd like to make just a quick champagne flute.
Nice. Bubbly?
We were talking about color descriptions. Marissa, our gallery manager, and I were. We were going through some website color descriptions, and we came up with the color name Champagne. And I would love to make a champagne flute right now with one bubble in the middle.
But it's going to have to be all out of recycled glass. No champagne color.
Most definitely.
Love it. All right.
Okay,
Who's
what
on it?
time do we got? Not time for Wheel of Names.
So we got one, a really nice one in the box, Michelle. Chris is going to give you some information on it. People are pretty jacked up about it. So champagne flute's going to be tall, it's going to be cylindrical, it's going to be elegant. It's my kind of drinkware. And I think it's going to be really cool to have, on contrary to the watery, bubblicious factor of these recycled bubbles we're making, I'm going to go into the sharp and tasty pineapple mold for the top texture of this champagne flute. There's a little air into the bubble.
Whatchamacallit, a mid-century request style for glass. One of the things for our,
Shaped it up for the mold.
yeah.
Honestly, I'm a little big for this mold right now, so I'm gonna heat it up, I'm gonna squish it down, taper it down a little bit. This is where it gets hairy though, and you gotta be careful with the pineapple mold, because as many of you know, if I go in here and it's not shaped up, or the bubble is not introduced in there symmetrically enough, I'm gonna have a really hard time getting out of the mold. When I go for a second squish like this, it really alters the shape of the bubble. So I got a really thin bubble in there, a thick bottom. It's not ideal, but I'm gonna go for it anyway because I'm here and we're live and we're doing it. And we'll see what we get. I also really wanna swing this out right after I come out of the mold and not take another heat so I can keep all the texture. So I'm gonna swing it like 8 times to get a light puff. Super thick on the bottom. Wish me luck, folks. Oh, baby. Yep. Stop. Woo! I honestly couldn't have went any better.
Don't you love the bench?
Hello?
Rocking like that?
Yeah, I'm working it good. Just slowly work it back and forth.
with the flow of the piece.
See, now normally in a perfect world, everybody, the assistant would adjust the bench so that it doesn't wobble back and forth like yo-zo like this here. But since I just got done blowing my super bubble mug with the bench looking all comfy, Jake's gonna have to do his delicate champagne flute as well.
All right, well, how about a cute little tasty Evolio then? We
Well,
gotta really
who-
turn this torch up higher, guys.
Who better to bring a tiny, tasty little Evolio than Mr. Joseph?
I'll bring you a sexy Evolio.
Yes, please. I'm gonna do something kind of cool here. I'm torching it. I'm gonna really flatten off the bottom here. Okay, 1 second now.
Okay now?
All right now.
Alrighty.
I'll take her.
So that Evolio, folks, right there means spool, and watch it, it's going to turn into the stem. And he's just adding a mass of glass on there that he's going to be able to heat up and melt in, and then eventually draw out into the stem of the champagne flute.
Yeah, that's right. And that's just gonna keep it as not too drawn out, a real short, tiny little Evolio, and then I'm going to put a bubble on it.
Oh, that's right, you're going bubblicious.
All right, on there with a tender hand.
Is that tender enough for you, Jake?
It's real
That is
important
so
when
tender.
you're doing this section of a piece of stemware that the assistant and the gaffer, who Jake's the gaffer at this point and Joey's the assistant, merge their powers perfectly with the even pressure right at that touch point of the glass. It's such a finesse move. I guess you could relate it to like
Vanessa Hutchins.
maybe a musician playing a B flat and having it be B sharp. If it's a B flat, it sounds perfect, but if it goes sharp, it just gets you in the neck. It just feels bad.
Yeah, it's painful. That's a beautiful thing about glass when it's more than just one person's ability. When you're locked in place together with somebody, you're both in the zone making it happen and finessing it like crazy. That's where the rewarding action is, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Joey's blowing out the foot or the stem?
This is the bubble, stem bubble.
Oh yeah.
Bubble
Nice.
Do you want it to be pineapple mold as well?
stem. No, let's just do it watery. I'll take a quick, actually probably a nice good little flash on that.
Hey, for those of you addicts out there or anybody else out there, if you
Little
go
bit of
to
air.
Chris Nordine Studios
Inflation.
website,
Go.
Inflation. Perfect.
you go to my website, you guys, you can sign up for my e-news. Once a month I send out a newsletter with all kinds of crazy new cool things, talking about the Glass Academy, the Ash business, the gallery, my installations, but a pop-up pops up as soon as you get on there. We just got it to work on the website. We're not advanced and super unbelievable like Michelle when it
Light
comes
puff.
to marketing stuff on my website, but
Real light.
it's doing
Beautiful.
the job. What'd you say? Oh, I'm not confusing anybody, but I understand.
So I realized that cut when you're trying to make a bubble perfectly round, I wasn't having any success with the diamond shears because there was too much of the tool touching this bottom side of the bubble. So what I'm gonna do here is instead I cut it with the straight shears. I'm gonna line it up like this, and then I'm gonna do it almost like I'm making a foot here, and I'm just gonna cut off this top little bit. and
Bottom?
just get gone with it.
And be gone with it?
I'm gonna get gone with it.
Nice.
I think there's a country song like that.
I thought
Get gone with
I
it?
thought he said he was gonna hit the gong with it.
Gong.
I might
You
hit the
know.
gong with it. Watch this move.
Wow, so elegant.
Incredible.
What do you want now, Jake?
Very nice.
How about Juan Moravolio?
Juan? I'll give it to you Juan time. Just this once.
Give me just 1 second to let this guy get real stiff and tasty.
Tasty.
Perfect. That's a nice organic bubble.
Buble.
Oh yeah. One sec.
So precise.
It's gorgeous.
So precise
Blown
and
foot.
correct.
We're gonna do. We'll do a footing tool foot.
Okay.
Not exactly sure why, but I did look over at the ceramic bucket wheel over here that's got the Red Wings logo on it, and I just thought of the Wings, guys, and we can't wait.
Oh
Hockey
my
Town's ready. We got a
God.
lot of signed. We got a lot of signed players. We got some drafted players. I think we got 8 signed and 8 drafted players that Stevie Eiserman just went to town. And when I was telling Carrie that when she was in town this past weekend, I could just see her. She was so excited for us.
We love all the Boston fans out there that
Did you
really
hear
turn it
what-
around and start rooting for the Red Wings. It's such
Yeah,
a cool thing.
I love it when Boston fans are turned over and now they're totally Red Wings fans.
Yeah, it's just really
It's
cool.
just unbelievable. Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah.
Did you see what she did to the hockey puck?
Yeah, Carrie totally went rampage on my desk and sabotaged. One of my signed Red Wings hockey pucks that Sharon Walsh from Amazing Glass Academy Addicts had traded me for a while back, and she drew and sculpted a Bruins Bobby Orr signed hockey puck and plastered it right on top of my Red Wings puck.
It wasn't a.
It's not really cool.
Yeah, it wasn't a. She didn't damage the puck by any means, but she did make a really cool replica cardboard puck that fit over the top of it, and
It
it
was
was
cool.
a classic move.
It was cool.
Yeah, but she was really doing that reverse psychology thing because
Yeah.
she didn't want us to know really how deep down inside she likes the Wings.
Yeah, we know most people do. It's not a bad thing.
And I remember I got a photo. I don't know if I'll ever post it, but I got a photo of her sitting at Jake's desk, and I saw underneath this desk her pant leg was pulled up a little bit, and she had Red Wing socks on. Yep, that's right, folks, because she knew if she was coming to Hockey Town, she'd have to wear those socks.
All right. Notice how I didn't have to tell Joey anything. I didn't even talk about the foot or the punny, and all of a sudden it's just right here.
He's magic. 'Cause Joey is magic. Look at him go. He makes a real punny and check it, and he's glowing. All right. That's looking nice.
Thank you, sir.
You're gonna do comments, right?
That's right, I
Yeah.
am. For sure.
So we got it flipped around. We got a delicate foot. It's a really beautiful punny. I think the connection's just perfect. The stem's all lined up and on center. Everything's looking really good so far. I'm just going to open up the top. The least amount of heats I could do, the better, because I don't want to get rid of all that beautiful pineapple texture that I hit on the mold there. So I'm just going to give it a couple good heats. I'm going to pluck and trim it, pull it out real tall, champagne flute style. And we can all just imagine the champagne just getting poured right up in there and being a beautiful thing.
I was kind of having my own little fantasy thing going on over here, and it was a mimosa with pineapple juice in
What's
the
a mimosa?
pineapple mold.
Mexican mimosa.
Yeah,
Mimosa?
Mexican mimosa.
Is that made with tequila instead of champagne?
Could be
Sounds good.
Pretty sure that's a tequila sunrise.
right.
I think that's like, yeah, something like that, yeah.
It's all about the morning, though.
Hey, I like a tequila sunrise any time of day.
Isn't that called the hair of the dog? when you have a morning drink?
No.
Yep. Something about the hair of the dog, and we don't know why it's called that, but it's definitely called that.
Unless I'm by a lake, I usually don't find myself drinking in the morning, so.
Just enjoying the water.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at this.
That's gorgeous.
That was a one opening special. Any of these pieces, folks, we can make replicas to. If you purchase it online, you put in the notes, you want to have a second one to match, we will double it up. It's just like any other custom order we do. That thing's cool. It's different. I love the connection to that Evolio on the bottom with the flattened bottom to it.
Yeah, flattening it with a torch first.
That's pretty cool.
That's nice. I like that.
And it completely removed all the pineapple texture, so it goes from pineapple straight to completely smooth on the Evolio. There's no bubbles trapped under it or anything. Here comes a little Stamperoonie. We better put it on the bubble. I'm gonna flip it while I grab the torch so it falls back down on center. Then you flip it back. Then I'll flip it one more time as I'm grabbing the stamp. And then flip it right back. Those are kind of the subconscious things you gotta do with the glass.
You know something else that could be a possible featured table glass was the Guinness event beer glasses we made. We had a few of those left, you know what I mean? That could be a...
You're right, the twist cups.
Yeah, the twist cups. Those things are nice.
Those are beautiful.
Oh, looks like somebody got your Renaissance 2016.
Oh, man.
Magnificent.
Who's that gonna be? I'm excited to see. That thing's got so much history. I mean, I can picture it in Pittsburgh sitting on my shelf. All right. Looks like Joey's got the folks.
You got the folks?
I'm gonna knock it off and we'll give it a little torch first. Come on, baby.
Nice. That thing came right off perfectly.
Funny was perfect. Who needs it? It's not like we got glass on the floor. That's smooth as a baby's bottom. Joe's got it with a tender hand, and we are in the box. We got three incredible pieces in there. Thanks, man.
I like it. Nice job, boys.
That was sweet. That's cool. That's fun. That was nice. Just enough to get sweaty with it.
We got enough time for a giveaway, right?
Was that only like 6 minutes?
It only took 6 minutes to make that?
Something like that.
Took longer than that,
like
I think.
Man.
Let's all have a little sip. Hey, by the way, do you guys see that my drinking glass is made out of completely recycled glass?
Yeah.
And this one has a little bit more copper inside of it from probably whatever we were melting like 8 years ago when I made it. But look at how nice that electric blue is in it. And just to show you, it works properly. Woo! Oh my God.
Yeah, thank you guys for
When
that.
you start drinking water when you're hot, you can't stop. Well, you do. Bubbles. A bubble flask for a giveaway.
Ooh.
All right.
Donut bubble? A donut? With a bubble?
Do you guys want to do wheel of
A
names?
hole in the center?
That sounds cool.
You're the man.
Let's do wheel of names.
Oh, right before you start, we're doing the wheel of names,
Wheel
Joey.
names, folks. This is for
So get a drink of water and
card,
get ready
or is
because I
this
know you're going to
for
be
who?
sweating it up.
And we're here.
This should have
It
been like,
took Jake a minute to recognize the wheel of names spinning. We don't see it on the TV, so we have to wait for Sam to give her
Ow.
cues. Okay,
Yeah, we've got a, here, you can do it and I'll fill out the product sheet.
the winner of this really cool, turn your volume down, pumpkin giveaway. You ready? Still have time to enter today's by using this email. What do you want to see on upcoming shows? The winner tonight is Karen Johnson. Woo, 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 woo.
All right, Karen.
Congratulations, my friend.
That's
You
a slightly
are the winner.
familiar name. I'm not sure if that's a Glass Academy addict or not, but she's got a piece that could be a pretty sweet candle holder and or spice holder and or
All of the above.
toothbrush. Probably couldn't hold a toothbrush.
No, it's too short for a toothbrush.
Yeah.
But you could do like paper clips on your table or something like that. Clips, hair ties is another big one. All right, thank you, Miss Karen. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad you enjoyed watching the show. So here's the thing. When we tell them it's like Wheel of Names, you should see all these humyaks. They're all like sitting down on their phone. Like,
My legs could use a good sit as well.
I know, but it's only 2 hours. All right, so you have a little bit of time to make the giveaway piece.
Yeah, Joey's making the giveaway piece. He's got a really cool idea. I don't know if you could heard the whispering and what was going on over there when we were talking about it, but he's got a really cool idea. It's going to be a one-of-a-kinder giveaway. I'm going to work the comments. Chris is going to be working the assistants probably.
Cool.
And we are queued up to be right back on the product table and to show you guys the 2 mugs, that I'm pretty surprised aren't gone yet. I know we got a lot of mug collectors and whatnot, but I already showed them off. I already showed you them in my hand, the size
Wait.
of them. But we've got a pretty serious...
Come back to this camera
Let's
and
give
we
it
can
one more
just
switch back and see if it works.
take this camera and just pull it over.
Yeah, camera's doing no good right now, folks. That guy's getting a little warm or something over there, which is no biggie. It's yeah, I think it's not the warmth, it's about the plug for sure, which isn't zip tied to it. But we're gonna let tech support handle that one, folks. As you know, and it's a beautiful opportunity for everyone to give tech support a huge shout out. Sam over here, the tie-dye specialist. She's been with us for quite a while now, probably 50 plus shows, and she's kind of totally revamped what we're doing here. Different cameras, better audio, better quality, everything's amazing, but you can't not run into glitches. I'm honestly at this point nervous to even be a part of tech support because in the beginning, I kind of had an idea and we all winged it together and we figured it out together, but these days, it's not the case. There's a lot going on, and Michelle can answer that question right there with her fingers. And
My fingers. I tried typing.
Something burning. We love that.
I tried typing with my toes, but it got really confusing and they were kind of big. So, yes, I started using my
Yeah,
fingers.
that's fine. We're not going to give you a hard time about it.
All right, so the camera has overheated. That's a first. And Sam is kind of figuring it out. What do you guys want to talk about? Let me
Yeah, they're figuring
spin
it
my
out.
computer around.
I'm just going to actually angle this towards Joey because he's
Oh,
started
yeah.
up on the
Why
one
don't you
rubber
just-
over here.
Yeah,
He's got a large bubble going on. I'm way too connected to the table to be...
Yeah, just turn it and do the zoom.
A little bit of what? Joey's hitting the paddle right now. He's giving it the flat squish down. Want me to get the corks, Joey?
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Cork time. The corks, folks. Who knows what the corks are? When you hear that Joey's going to need the corks, what does that mean? What do you think of when we hear that we're going to bring the corks into the hot shop, folks?
Are
Leave
you
that in the
opening some
comments.
wine? Is that what it means?
That would be a decorking process,
Oh.
but that could be a
Oh,
really
you know
good
what?
guess.
These were blown away.
Corks?
Yeah. And
I
they'll make
don't
it
believe
smell
it.
better in here.
Don't blow up, you'll have a connection already there almost. You know what I mean, Joey? It's already pushing in the middle pretty nice. Look, it's almost there. Hold on a sec. Flip. Flip.
Good tungsten, versatile.
Yep. For some reason, they're connecting it in the middle, folks. What does it mean? Tungsten.
Well, we don't have.
There's a lot going on over here, folks. Sorry, I was standing in front of you guys. Make a better window than a door. Makes sense?
The cool thing about the cork paddles is that they're thick. People don't realize the cork tree. It's the bark of the cork tree, and it doesn't harm the tree to take the bark off. So we make these really awesome paddles with it. Super fun.
Folks, we're right in the middle. He's right in the middle of that bubble. But we're right in the middle of the staff voting on their favorite of. I think we picked out like 8 different orange pumpkins for our orange pumpkin product line this season on the website, and we're having the employees vote on their favorites, and we're going to have a pretty beautiful selection coming up, I can promise you that. A revolutionary new addition to our pumpkin line this year. It's going to be a really, really sweet situation. You nailed it, Pammy. The tungsten is to make a hole in the middle. And I'm seeing some amazing comments about everyone knowing what the corks are about. That's super cool.
Want to show them to him?
Donald, I love that blue mug too. Yeah, I can hand model these honeys. There they are. If you didn't really know what you were doing, you could use them as defibrillators or defibrillators, or whatever they are. And you know, if I did that to myself, I'd have beautiful black rectangles right all over my chestular area. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, what's the word? That looks gorgeous. What a beautiful connection. Oh my God. That went out beautiful.
Smooth out this little bit.
There a hole right there?
Hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's thin.
Smoothing it out, man.
It could be, you could make it like an air plant special something if you really busted it through. You know, little water in the bottom and it had a big hole in it.
Well, I should put another loop in up at the top though, so I can hang it.
I bet you if you put bubble blowing liquids in there too, you could blow through it and blow actual bubbles out of it.
And or maybe he could just get his lips on there like a trumpet and just be like,
We're at the Renaissance Festival all of a sudden. Oh, brother. All right, we got a couple orders coming in. Very cool. As I'm learning about the mystery bags a little bit more here, folks, I realize that some of the pieces, they still really are mystery pieces here. They weren't necessarily all Michelle designs. You're going to be getting something cool. I've seen 2 or 3 of the mystery purchases. Another one now here that they have some really cool pieces out on the table. Something I think you guys are going to love. That's what I'm talking about. We got some serious finesse work in here. Joey's tucking this glass into the middle hole like he's making his bed right now with some real finesse work. And that looked really good. Really good. Very nice. I just gave myself the boiling water splash right on my toe. Yeah, nice little foot, little delicate little thing.
Regular's fine.
So Joey actually just sealed the hole in there. What happened was when he took that bubble and he squished it together in the middle, he then puffed it back out. So that connection was nice in the middle, but by puffing it back out, he thinned it out really a lot in that middle area, and it busted a hole in the side of that swooping inside area. So he actually just finessed some extra glass right into that spot and sealed up the hole on the inside. Now he's going for an Avolio on the bottom, a little foot for this, I believe. Are we still calling it a flask here, Joey? Let him focus now, guys. Don't be asking him too many questions. Sorry, that's all I got.
Oh, my picky.
Beautiful. Sweet. So Joey just asked for a quick paddle there. Flattened it up as we did. It was a roll reversal from my piece. Oatmeal's a little chunky. I love oatmeal cookies, but there's nothing smooth about an oatmeal cookie. That thing looks like something delicious. Anybody else out there? Oatmeal cookie lovers? I'm the Cookie Monster. Kathleen, we've made some serious, ooh, look at that juicy action. We've made some really nice flasks and some custom flasks out at the Ren Fair. We got 2 or 3 amazing patrons of our work at the Michigan Renaissance Festival that'll walk around all fair with their flask on their side, usually drinking liquor out of it all day long. Gets pretty hairy out there. So he's gonna connect that Avolio. This is really cool looking, to that foot. This is kind of reminiscing me of the 100th show piece that we did, the big solid O that represented the Glass Academy. How many of you guys were there for the 100th show and saw that custom order being done? We're seeing a ton of oatmeal cookie lovers up in here. Love to see that. Can do.
Pretty please. With the oatmeal cookie on top.
Love it when the flames lick you right in the forearm.
Good.
That really gets you in the mood.
Oh,
That's nice, Joey.
It's spicy.
All cookies are good. Sharon doesn't discriminate
Okay.
upon cookie.
Yeah.
100 shows seems forever ago. Carrie, welcome to YouTube after being put in the FB jail. Amy, the mystery bags should be on the Glass Academy Gathering Point page on the website. I think that is the case. We've got 3 of them. They're number 5, 4, and 3. I think they're all different price points of those different bags. Nicole's an oatmeal lover. Becky's an all cookie lover. She doesn't discriminate. Yeah. Beautiful break. We're going to have one heck of a giveaway here today, folks. Unless there's some sort of situation. What are we talking about? Something funky's going on. I don't know anything about whipped cream. Not too much, except for if it's in my hand, I'll be eating it. That's a gorgeous shape, though. What a cool looking piece. I think Chris is going to take it to the doctor's office. Wow. It seems so that there was a small sliver of a crack, and we heard it. I actually heard it over there that popped down the side of it. I think he's doing some serious maintenance here to Joey's piece and just finessing that piece right back together for him. Lovely.
I'm really kind of completely blown away myself that it's just almost completely sealed up.
That's crazy.
I think that when the crack starts from the neck,
Someone's mic's off, or Chris, is your mic off? I don't think you would have turned it off. Maybe it died. Chris, did you turn your mic off? Okay. Can you double check that there's mystery bags on the website? And if there are,
Joey?
if you could just send a link.
Testing,
He's having a hard
testing.
time seeing what's on there.
We got her fixed, folks. I had to turn my mic off while I was concentrating on the seriousness of that piece.
Whoa.
So now everything's okay, it's fixed, and my mic's back on.
No, this is not a sneaky device.
I think it's a bubbly bud vase. You can get it. It's open. You got it. It's open. There you go. Grab her.
We've got one amazing customer of ours named Jody. who put in an order tonight. Jody, we want to let you know that even though you're in Canada, we know that we're shipping your piece to your friend there in New York.
That's cool
So
looking. I like
we're
it.
gonna have that, not have to worry about the international border situation. Thanks for doing that, and that is all in the records and gonna be going just fine. Thank you, Tech Support. Tech Support did throw up the glass collection there, and our mystery bags are numbers 3, 4, and 5. Perhaps there's not pictures of them, but they are the mystery pieces there. Of course, there's not pictures of them. It would just be pictures of bags because they're mystery bags.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a mystery if there was a picture of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
It's kind of funky.
I got to give everyone one of those. Huh. Ooh, a little tiny top like that. I like it, Joey.
And Jody, quick with the fingers, already got that figured out. Folks, Jody was the
Scary.
one that
I
actually
was
purchased
scared.
that 2016 historic piece of mine from the Michigan Renaissance Festival. Historic.
Legendary.
Yeah. Got the history to it.
You can drink too. Maybe drink out of that thing.
I've tested it out before. It's true, but like I said, it was also a shelf piece.
Is the cup tipsy before or after use?
It's kind of in the middle. It just depends on the day. Look at Joey, really giving it that heat. He's going in there, 1 blade special now. Chris is getting 1 paddle blade right on that edge there.
Oh,
And Joey's going back.
oh
to
the butt base holder. I love it.
Joey.
He's going tag the APA truck.
That's a
on
teardrop
us.
special. Look at that. Ow, ow.
That is a beautiful looking giveaway. Give him some thumbs up, folks.
Big time. Big time. Thank you, Amy. Big shouts out to everybody out there. Big shouts out to Joey back in the house. People do think that it's not a permanent situation, but Joey is back in town. And he moved. He's home. He's not just visiting for 1 week.
Little
or the
water on
next. He's here, folks. So watch out. We got some craziness going on. Little agua on the bottom here. He's throwing it right onto the foot, just tossing it left and right. And we're going to get it real gently. I think looks like you can't really set this on its pointed lip like so. So he's actually going to, what are you going to do? Knock it into the forks?
He's going to knock it off on its side, and I'll pick it up with the forks. That way you can torch it.
Jody, that's hilarious. She wants a written, well, I never used this word before, at station.
Yep.
Yes.
Beautiful piece, Joey. I want to thank you for your awesome show tonight. Great seeing Joey.
Just proof that we used it, that it's been used by the Glass Academy and myself. And that's definitely possible. That's big time, folks. A lot of love coming in for you, Joey. Big, beautiful piece.
Thank you, everybody.
That's what we call the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Big time.
Oh, yeah. Nice
That's
job.
big time.
What a show. Another great, amazing show. We just knocked out number 174, everybody.
Ow, ow.
And it was great. Next week's going to be 175, and that's just a magic number.
As long as Chris can, within 7 days from now, be able to bring his hockey stick into the Glass Academy, we may have an incredible situation happen at the beginning of the show.
So it's all going to be on me. If it doesn't happen next week, it's because I forgot my hockey stick. But I will bring it because our hockey league does not start. I'm a little nervous about bringing my good hockey stick.
I'm bringing my backup. I got my backup.
I do have a backup, but hopefully we don't burn them up. But Carrie,
Burn a hole in it.
this one's going to be for you, girl. But you guys, amazing show. We appreciate everything everybody did with us and for us and all around us for the Guinness World Record
It's big
conquering we did. We're super excited about it, and I think that's it. So we'll talk to you guys sooner or later. Over and out.
Have a great evening.